Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Know whether I like them in either. As you could expect, you know, Jace into Renekton, that's a good matchup. But I don't know whether I like Mordekaiser into Akali that much, I guess.
Yeah, maybe he's like, well, this is a tribute to Faker. I will not wear a skin for this match and this match alone. This Rascal.
Yeah,
this
he's
is interesting.
Taking most of his health bar, but BDD's going to come in. There's the 5-point strike. Dread actually trying to get some damage down here. Quick draw. Live comes in. He should find a body slam and does get it. But in the meantime, Keen is just going to be taken down. First blood goes over to BDD. Start the yakety sax, Valdez. This is a very weird game already. As Rascal, he does have flash, but I think he's taken Culver Meek. As now Dread is behind enemy lines, but not in the cool way. And Rascal picks up a second kill for it. As Dread's just going to ignore everything that's happening and just wander over towards his chicken camp. As now Keen's in trouble. Oh dear. Sky Strike comes down, and that is a very dead Jace.
Yeah, not doing anything. Especially for a team like Gen.G, former Samsung is. Oh,
Yep.
hold that thought.
There's a flash in. Mystic getting taken down low, but the same can be said for Life, who is going to have his namesake removed. Now Ruler trying to escape from Dread as end of the line. Isn't
It's a real difference down on the bottom side. They actually bait them into going for that kill. You could see Mystic just standing out in the middle of nowhere. They're going to go for this kill as well.
Yeah, Ruler no summoners either. As Ben is going to stand beside Dread as Ruler actually going to escape here as Clid runs down. And there are so many options! Oh my god, Stormstrike will take down the Graves. Ruler will survive as well. Double kill for Clid. As now Fly and BDD are fighting, but it looks like BDD's just bullying Fly. Will get the flash out in the 1v1. Flashes forward, gets the kill, and he's going to trade in the end.
We got another fight up here on the top side.
Yeah, I guess I'll play-by-play that one as well. You could have felt free to pick that one up, Valdez, because of course,
did, yeah.
when things are this insane, it's just lucky that we've got.
But it doesn't matter because.
Yeah, she also put him into the death realm. As, yeah, we're fighting on the bottom side again. This is going to be another gank from Clid and a double kill for Ruler. I think this is how the Kaiser's supposed to work. You're supposed to start the game like
solo kills at 15. He's got the most, even more than Kana. So getting a lot of them in the laning phase. BDD might just kill Fly here.
He does have the second ultimate. Death Realm comes down though as Fly. Oh, he will die. And Tribute is going to allow BDD. No, but this is cheeky, isn't it? Because they know that Dread's there.
Yeah, and there's no way for them to challenge it, right? So why did we have to? Okay, yeah, that's why we were discussing like
for your jungler in the early game. As you can see, also, BDD is beating Fly by a lot of farm, and Life likes throwing barrels around, and in goes a big old bear. Ruler jumping behind Mystic, and is this a replay? Because it looks very similar to his last double kill, and it is going to play out exactly the same way, apart from Life.
See a lot of great Kaisa in the LCK as, okay,
another solo kill for BDD. Wants to
Yeah.
get himself a pog point, as the arrow is going to cascade forward. BDD probably should die here, as Smokescreen goes down. And he is able to backflip away. Oh my god. Okay, the Graves is going to be able to lock that one down in the end. BDD, no flash.
That Gen.G are setting up for this engage. Ruler and Clid can engage at the drop of a hat pretty much whenever. And for the meanwhile, it is 3-on-4 as we got a fight down here.
Yeah, Fly and Rascal fighting one another. As Fly's going down pretty low. Protobelts doesn't get any damage for it and then just gets culled. That's what happens when you fight a 2-0 Renekton. At 14 minutes into the game, Clid now in maybe a little bit of trouble, but no.
Solo pushing top lane. Already so many of the structures have gone down.
Early Renekton split push combo.
Yeah, well, they're so far ahead. It's like, well,
yeah, it doesn't matter
what
which
else are you gonna do.
they are. It could have been all for one mid, and it'd still be the same thing.
And I don't really know why he teleported mid. You know, it's either you give the mid tier 1 or you give the bot tier 2. Just not many great trades for Afreeca to take right now, I suppose.
Yeah. I mean, they're a bit fresh out of good options as Clid. Looking for the dive. This is massive. In goes Ruler. Killer Instinct is going to be there as Ben. Yeah, that shield was going the wrong direction. Definitely some low health bars as life goes down to about 200 as now BDD misses the shuriken and Clid's trying to escape, but he's not going to be able to. Now Dread getting chased by Ruler. And BDD in his shroud wants to get out, does so as Keen's going to get executed. Death Realm comes through. We'll see whether BDD can keep himself alive as he runs to the edge, but he's not able to get out. And Fly is going to be able to get a decent shutdown there.
So many items completed on everybody on the side of Gen.G. Really fast flash, but the slow comes in.
Yeah, immediately the flash afterwards as well, as Mystic is going to be able to land it. And Ruler, yeah, he gives up. He knows that he's dead, and Gen.G, 7,000 gold, still the lead. And Gen.G in all of the control here at 20 minutes as it just ticks over. And there goes the turret. Now Rascal trying to fight off against Keen here as the arrow is going to sail into the nether, but Keen is able to pick up the kill on the Crocodile. Nothing really that Clid could do about it. Stormstrike goes down, gets itself a bit of damage there as Ruler isn't going to be able to find the Void Seeker as ulti into the backline. Mystic gets destroyed. Another fantastic cast from Life as Keen is going to get taken down, and now BDD's found himself into the fight. Ben also going to be taken down. It's a double kill for the Akali. And Gen.G find their opportunity and they strike.
Each composition is able to catch up. You can see how the Kai'Sa loves this composition. Rascal is really angry, would love a kill here.
Yep, looking to try and take down Fly here. Underneath the turret as the Death Realm does come in. Rascal's going to move out of turret range, but the Death Realm comes forward. Let's see whether he can keep himself alive here. Meat comes through, tries to get out of the way, but isn't able to.
He throws great bait mate and gets in there. Does a good job. Here's Dread now.
Yep, Dread's found Life, and BDD has also found them as collateral damage comes forward. BDD going to ult himself over the wall. 5-point strike going to finish that one off all too easy. There for the Akali, who is mega fed. 8 and 3. Has double penetration items as well as a Zhonya's and X-Tech Gunblade. Good God, he's just so massive. Blow's not actually able to be procced either, so yeah, escapes. And in the meantime, as the Baron was taken from earlier, the arrow just avoided by the supercharged Kai'Sa.
That's gotta feel bad.
Yeah, this doesn't have much longer, does it, Valdez?
Yeah. Should probably avert your eyes if you are feeling a little bit queasy right now, as it is a mega stomp here in game number 1. This is not a close game by any means.
In goes BDD, but Dread throws down the collateral damage. BDD's very tanky at the moment, as now Rascal with the Dominus popped. He's going to get stunned most likely as the flash forward. Winter's Bite comes down. Meek not going to do anything, but in the meantime, these Nexus turrets are going to be taken very, very low. Only one of them remaining. As Keen teleported in, there's the ulti from Clid. In goes Ruler with the Killer Instinct, and it is exactly that. Dread on his fountain. Ben, I mean, he's got the Slay out. He's looking forward to Christmas, but not for the League of Legends. Probably for the presents, as the Nexus will be taken down. Ruler is going to grab all of the kills and the kill on the Nexus and throws up. Double comp coming out of Afreeca, but still needs to get some work done early, with the late game insurance policies being the Orianna and the Xayah. It's a cool one. Very colorful.
I feel like I'm watching the Lion King with the contrast turned way up.
Yes.
Fly is in a little bit of trouble.
Oh god,
here.
This is another level 1 that isn't really working out. Here is Clid.
Just flash.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the Winter's Bite connects. The flash over from Clid. This is the person you don't want picking up the kill, as Ruler not going to be able to get in there and grab it. He just wanted to put himself down. The beautiful Samsung Galaxy.
Problems there, of course, with no Nidalee to worry about. Volibear can be a lot more aggressive after the flash was just taken away, as, oh boy, here we go.
Yeah, there's, remember, no cleanse. As I was waiting, Clid's going to be able to get this kill very easily with the end of the line, and, yeah, it's
going to be very obvious where she goes to. We got another trade here, though.
Yeah, another good double knock up there from Ben, who battle dances back to Mystic. Mystic in trouble, though, doesn't have the Feather Storm, so he's going to have to flash. As now Ben, end of the line, comes through once again. Clid, is it going to be back-to-back?
Still living through game number 1, you know? It's,
oh,
it's like, well, I was just able to, you know, kind of do whatever I wanted in game number 1, so.
Well, Rascal finds Spirit actually is taking a lot of damage.
What
the teleport, what was
on?
that? It wasn't even looking at his jungler dying on the top side, and Keen, he's trying to get forward looking for Ruler. They are, you know, taking the opportunities that Afreeca are giving them very, very well, but it's certainly feeling like a few unforced errors here. Is okay, this might be one as well, but this one is in favor of Afreeca as BDD dives on forward. Rascal still alive. Keen's gonna go down. The spear misses. Spirit's tilted right underneath the turret. As now BDD portals around, grabs himself a flash, and Clid's also here.
Oh my god.
Oh god, this is, I think this might be in for anything. As Mystic, Feather Storms, Ruler, relatively low, but now Ben,
oh, no blade
he's
caller.
in trouble. Okay, the minion did tank up a few of the autos there of Ruler.
No.
Might have been a misclick, but doesn't actually matter. Ulti comes in, that's a very dead Rakan. Immediately, Rascal just puts them down. The power of the top lane Volibear with all that extra money. As now Spirit, he's running away.
So you see that Gen.G are really going to covet this one. They really want to take that one
good
down.
arrow. Going to split the map, much like Mystic was doing with a lot of his in the previous game. Mystic going to get tagged by the Paddle Star, does about 1 trillion damage as the quickness comes down. Blade Caller going to be avoided there by BDD with that stopwatch as Clid comes in from the backside, but the Zoe's taken down early. The first kill there for Afreeca does come in as Rascal. He's jumping on forward as this big police officer ready to put everyone in jail. He does so. And Keen's going to be the last one to go down. As it is in fact the Graves that's going to do that one. Is now Fly trying to escape. And this
pretty decent into the Zoe. You know where she's going to hop back to, so you get very...
end of the line. Collateral damage going to be available here, but Clid not going to throw it out just yet. There he goes as the red buff is ticking down. Not going to quite do enough though. As the Orianna grabs that kill. Stun comes down onto Keen. He's going to die, but we'll see whether they can get anything more as the Grand Entrance and Quickness come forward. Good Blade Caller for the CC. His life looks for the Winter's Bite. He'll find it. Oh my god. The bear is so big. This is 100% Ursaring. This is not Teddy Ursa anymore. This Pokemon has evolved, and he looks scary. Future based on who's going to be qualifying for Worlds and who's not. Is now Rascal's going to get knocked up and is going to have to ult out of there. We'll see whether he actually survives, though, as Clid with the smoke screen, trying to help his bear, but he's not going to be able to. It's a big shutdown for Spirit. As Shirley comes through and does get a fair bit of damage down onto that inner turret. Now Keen going for the engage. The Zoe is going to go down as well as the Rakan. You can see Ruler trying to kite this one out as collateral damage, looking to try and take down the Crocodile, but he's just got too much health at this point in time. Ruler now trying to kite. The Feather Storm comes in and not going to be enough to kill Ruler just yet. The flash forward, double kill now for Clid, who's playing frontline. The Crab Rave in the middle of the fight as Clid's going to get the... Oh, no, he's not. No Quadra for Clid. And Gen.G might just be able to break the base here. Oh, my God. Crab Rave in the middle of a team fight. Ruler, really?
Yeah. They're just having so much fun. Our Gen.G, that's what's going on now. They've got 21 kills in 18 minutes. Thankfully, Afreeca have some.
It's a 9,000 gold lead, sub 20. Oh my god.
Yeah, there's only so many numbers that we can mention. You guys can all see it. You take away BDD right away, but then watch Ruler. He's definitely calling for this. As by the way, Ruler gets another kill in live.
Yeah.
So you know what to like. There's no explanation really, and wow. Well.
Yeah. Where was the crowd? And BDD and Clid just looking to try and take down this turret. Mystic fighting Rascal here. He's going to get himself a bit of a stun. Melee range now as ulti comes down. Mystic's going to dodge it, but Rascal's just going to eat him. It was a valiant effort there by Mystic, I'm not going to lie, but it just was not quite enough to be able to win the fight against the mega fed top laner that is Rascal.
Yeah. You know, I'm not sure what else to say. I mean, this is kind of the way that the games in the regular season went for Afreeca when they played a top 4 team. Right?
I'm not going to... Dude, no. This is way worse. This is way
well, it's worse.
Than that.
So what I mean is like
bad.
along the lines, right? It's along those lines of they just got kind of stomped. This is probably one of the worst stomps, if not the worst, of the season for Afreeca. So it's rough that this is coming to them in the playoffs. Now, we were expecting this as well, even in the wild card, but unfortunately, T1 weren't able to show up at the same level, I suppose. And Afreeca were playing, by the way, guys, much better than this.
Yes,
and they weren't giving free kills in level 1 2 games in a row. I mean, this is a different Afreeca that we're watching today, and Gen.G are taking full.
It's just a mission to clear out Vision. As I've seen this one before. I remember how this movie ends, and it's just like that. But there is a Crocodile that's going to turn up, and Rascal's going to stun him and walk away. And that's the strategy. This Volibear is starting to get way too scary. 9-1-4 now As Ruler going to avoid as much as he can. Can't quite get rid of all of it as BDD chunks out Spirit. Rascal from behind the turret. Going to get this stun onto Fly, but he immediately cleanses. Spirit going to get flashed after, but he does have a stopwatch as Rascal doesn't care about turret damage. It's a double kill for Clid. There's one for Rascal. And I think they might be putting this game to bed right now.
Yeah, Ruler giving all of the tilty emotes too. I mean, you got a feel for Mystic. Yeah. He's gonna get arrowed here.
Featherstorm comes in, but that's only gonna get him as close to his fountain. And 2 Nexus turrets have been taken down. Life tanking up so much, actually, is now Ruler flashing forward. Ben gonna have to grand exit. And he's looking to exit this game as well, as the Nexus is going to be taken down. And now we're up to match point for Gen.G.
They did not want to get countered by the Silas. It works very well alongside of their composition already. They have huge amounts of engage with the... Are they just going for it?
I mean, I guess so.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Oh my goodness.
The re-invade from Gen.G is going to potentially do another game 1.
The thumbs up.
Minute 1 victory, rather.
Oh, the thumbs up's my favorite part.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see if anyone actually does face check this. Oh, Mystic, don't take point. Are they still there? Yes, they are. There's the face breaker. Fly's going to go down for first blood. Once again, it's before 2 minutes. All 3.
The Scuttle Crab and his moving.
His juking ability.
Is incredible.
Okay, yeah. Taunt going to come through onto BDD, but now Fly's in trouble, and he's just ignoring Spirit as BDD flashes on in, is going to be able to grab that kill. Now BDD trying to get on out of there. He has the potion running. The hate spikes are coming out. BDD, one more auto and he'll go down, but it is a trade, and that's going to be well and truly in favor of Gen.G. Now tethered up his Ruler, but immediately he cleanses. And Ben is going to get out of there, as it's pretty even on the bottom side, all things considered.
Yeah, just a bit of trading. You know, of course, the Kalista is going to have a little bit of a hard time early on in the game against the range advantage, of course, especially with his melee support. Gragas does a little bit of poke, but nothing compared to Karma, as here's Evelyn again.
Yeah, he's going to be able to get that charm down. That is a super dead.
Why didn't he flash?
Yeah, he didn't have time.
Craziest, just the weirdest stuff has already happened in this game.
Well, speaking of weird stuff, Mystic is just going to die here on the bottom side. He does flash and heal. And there's a snare onto Ruler, so he's going to get taken down relatively low. Teleport coming on in from almost everyone, as Keen's going to make his way down. That's a great body slam, but Life is still going to be dead, ironically or not. And Ruler's just going to get to work trying to clear out this minion wave before he's potentially dove by 3 members of Afreeca.
They can do.
Yep, Keen has his ulti available. Fly able to get on top of him as well, as Keen does get into an unfortunate position. They're going to actually grab the aggro on this Rift Herald. It is going to be a 50-50 as there's a shockwave from BDD. Showstopper comes on down. We'll see who actually manages to get the Rift Herald. It will be set somehow. He picks up a double, actually, if you include Rift Herald as a champion. Lilia going to fall down. Fly chasing after Clid. Some low health bars. But now Fly has to get out of there. Not going to be able to go 1 versus 3 as now Ben's going to get chunked. As Ruler wants to actually be able to offer some damage back, but he's not actually able
to try to get out of that assassination attempt by all 3 members of Gen.G. As here we go.
Yep, that's going to be a great cast back. Mystic well and truly dead. They got that flash from earlier. Ben now has his available, and so Ruler
confusing at the same time, but definitely could have turned out differently. Still, Gen.G get a nice little lead from this. They're going to get the Ocean Drake as well. Mountain on the way afterwards, and with this Rift Herald, Clid will be looking for a play.
Yeah, it does, of course, have the stealth now at level 8. BDD comes on over, does manage to catch Mystic with the shockwave, but he's pulled into the wall as our Ruler now with a very fast cleanse. Oh, that's a great knock-up. Ben is going to be taken down. That's going to be the ulti out of Clid. Fly does pick 1 up onto the Kalista, but now there's 4 members of Gen.G very angry that their AD carry has been taken down. Okay, Sleep comes through, as Spirit will join the fray. But there are still 4 members of Gen.G. Only 2 of Afreeca is now Rascal, down to about 400, and that is going to be a super dead Lilia.
I don't even know.
In goes Fly. Look, that was a cool circle, but he gets his face broken and sent to the death chamber himself. Some good juggling there from Gen.G, but not exactly the greatest decision-making from Afreeca.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that their play to go for the dive, and they weren't even able to get the Galio after all that, as now TP is going to come
goes. Yeah, Rascal, I think he's just going to have to give himself up here. Good face breaker before he goes out, but he's well and truly dead. So they do manage to capitalize.
And it's just a massacre down in the bottom side, not much to say there, but here's where it gets interesting, because Fly gets the kill, and you're thinking, okay, they're going to get the dive, and they're probably going to kill Fly too. But then they actually don't fully commit, because the Lilting Lullaby is really nice from Spirit, actually, to sleep the two of them. And then Spirit's in a terrible spot, and then Fly goes back in. The perfect pass actually to knock him off kilter there is what helped out.
There's the on-horn as they're focusing on to Ruler. Life survives for quite some time as Ruler's trying to hop out of this one, but he's not going to be able to. Great arrow is going to be picked up by the Kalista right after the cleanse. BDD, not anything that he can actually offer. As Clid's going to get tagged by a volley. There are 5 members of Afreeca in this area. As Clid should be taken. That's a 2-man shockwave. Keen in trouble. Clid eventually is going to go down. Now BDD, 1 versus 4. Not entirely sure what he can do here. As Lilting Lullaby going to come through yet again. But cleanse is going to be good. And the volley is actually going to be blocked by the minion wave. Fly going to be able to take down BDD. As a tower kills the set elsewhere on this map. Not entirely sure what happened. Fly builds something other than a Luden's Echo, because Luden's Pulse just not as good as some of the alternatives for a AP carry. That is going to be Gen.G taking that soul point as Spirit. Can possibly put Ruler to sleep, but isn't going to choose to. He's okay, yeah, Fly looking for something. Justice Punch not going to connect there as Keen. Not even going to throw back the Ornhorn. 2-man shockwave onto the tanky boys of Afreeca as Life gets a body slam. There's the teleport in though. A showstopper. Rascal picks off Spirit, but he is going to be able to escape. Not many flashes left remaining on Afreeca's side as now Keen trying to escape, and he will do so. But Clid gets in from the side. The hate spike's coming down. Ulti not enough to actually execute Afreeca as the bowling ball goes back in. Turret going to be taken down. Taunt only onto Rascal, and he's a pretty tanky boy. Is now Life looking for more. Flies going to go golden. Spirit spinning around, but Clid is finally going to put him down. 4 dead in the blink of an eye as Keen comes in. He just wants the 1 kill. The Gragas is going to go down, but is it going to be the ace here for Gen.G? As Ruler should be able to get some more sticks into Keen. The face breaker at max range, and there's the ace, and that'll be the Baron, and that may just be the series here. Spirit, bowling ball going to miss. It's Clid waiting off to the side, doesn't care about these regular wards. Let's see whether he can actually get any one-shots. Okay, there's the call of the Forge God. Ruler going to avoid the knockups as Arrow going to connect this time, and there's no cleanse. He is exceptionally dead. BDD gets a 3-man shockwave, but there's no follow-up. Rascal trying to come on in there. That's a good control ward to understand exactly where everyone is, but Rascal still wants it. 2-man facebreaker, heroic entrance, immediately going to be interrupted as Fly gets a Justice Punch over, wants to try and find BDD, but meanwhile Keen is just going to get crushed by all the CC out of Rascal, and Spirit not quite doing enough damage this time around, and you can see the Galio's still going to fall down to the Orianna anyway. Haymaker comes on in, Spirit's going to get lit on fire, and Ben underneath the turret is this time going to get executed, and Spirit, yes, you can wave your Wizard Wand around, but all of your friends are dead, and your inner turret in mid lane is also going to go down. Cleared. Probably, he may fall, but does have a stopwatch. BDD, command protect. No, bowling ball going to connect. Life wants to try and take down Spirit, but all right, he does have it. Body slam going to come in, and the Lilia does take a couple with her, but otherwise it is going to be entirely the advantage of Gen.G. We moved towards a 10,000 gold lead at 28 minutes, but the game made it to 28 minutes, Valdez.
Yeah.
Gen.G locking that one down. Bit of extra movement speed after some ultimates. Never hurt anyone. And now Life's going to have ultimate safety with Fate's calls coming through all the time, and he can throw out party casts whenever he feels like it. Afreeca, 5 members underneath their inhibitor turret on the bottom side of the map, but now cleared. Going to be able to come over here, clear out this control ward, and then he'll have full access to the enemy base. And Ruler coming on over to try and take down this inhibitor as well. BDD and Rascal getting to work on the bottom side, and Afreeca are just getting spread too thin from the looks of things. Life looking for an opportunity to cast someone, but now Afreeca, they've pulled the trigger. BDD immediately going to cleanse. The Ornhorn comes down, but Rascal going to go golden and try to avoid it. Life coming on over, looking for Fly as BDD was in trouble. He looking for a shockwave target, does find one, doesn't do too much, but still picks up the double kill. Ruler goes golden underneath the turret. Life sacrifices himself for the good of the team, and now Ruler is just going to tidy up. Ben's in trouble. Double kill for the Callista. We're looking for a full house. Ruler falls with BDD, and they will be able to find it. And Gen.G will be facing DRX in round 2 of the LCK playoffs, and they made it look easy.
Yeah, one of our swiftest 3-0s that we've had, minus the pauses. We had